Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint, and welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, K-Noon. Hi, Sylvia. Hello, Bay. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. Hello, Lisa and Makada, joining on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. And of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I cannot see your comment right now, but I always go back and reply. Oh, hello, Julie. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. So, and hello, Sue on YouTube. Another wonderful day for us to come together and meditate, to find some peace, a nice respite before we go to sleep or move on and work on the rest of your day. Because meditation is such a wonderful tool, a way to help us recharge and refresh. As I can also say that thanks to meditation, that's what helped me keep going on as a monk. Being a monk is not exactly, it's not exactly a very simple or easy thing to do. It's quite challenging. But thanks to meditation helping me continue to progress and adjust and be able to have more patience, have more endurance, be able to adapt, and then keep my peace. Due to being able to do all this, I'm able to adjust. Because even though I grew up in an Asian family with some Buddhist values as well as knowing Buddhist culture to a certain degree, it still was a bit of a culture shock becoming a monk. But even so, thanks to having meditation, it helped me keep my peace, even in times that were stressful, times that were confusing, a lot of miscommunication, misunderstandings, which happen no matter where you are. But thanks to this, it has actually helped me keep going. And then I'm very glad that I get to be here to share meditation with you all, wherever you're watching from. So, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? And for those who might be new, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. Because doing this is actually a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Alright, very good. So lots of thumbs up. Because if you can keep up your practice, you will find yourself able to practice meditation easier and be able to apply it in daily life, just like I share with you guys. Also, hello, Pisu, Dalton, Sawyer, and Nat for joining in. So, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like today. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, you know what you're doing, but a lot of instruction would be nice. Level 3, a bit more moderate. Or level 4, long silence. And of course, for those who like level 4, Fridays are always level 4. Including this Friday, which is New Moon, which is usually a gratitude night. I will have it level 4 this time. Okay, so I see 2, a couple 3s. Yes, go ahead and type in the chat or into the comments. And even those watching the recording, I also take your numbers into account for the next one. Okay, right. I see a couple 2s. 3s are still winning. As remember, the levels are not levels of difficulty. It's just how much you want to hear me speak. As when we're meditating, some days, extra guidance feels nice. Some days, just the silence is perfect. So I always like to adjust to help you all. Okay. Alright, looks like it's a level 3 again. Alright, then for today we'll have a level 3, a nice moderate amount of instruction. So as we practice, remember, take your time, take it easy. You don't have to force, you don't have to push. Meditation is a mini vacation. So let's enjoy this mini vacation together. Is everyone ready? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. And just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And remember to take your time. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. Just take your time, allowing your body to release and relax. The relaxation is very important. Many of us work so hard every day. You all deserve a break, even if the break is very short. Take this time to really relax, release, relieve, to be at ease, not tense, no pressure. Allowing all the tension to just melt away. And all that's left is comfort and relaxation. And still take your time. Everyone's different in how quickly or how slowly they relax. Meditation is not a race. It's not a competition. So take it at your pace. Because if you rush, You'll feel more tense. You'll feel uncomfortable. Give yourself time, allowing your body to find its perfect position. This way, we can spend more time going inward, finding peace. But if for any of you, you're still in discomfort, still adjusting, feel free to keep adjusting. As you practice more and more, you'll find your perfect position easier. It's like learning to drive a car. Before you can go out, you should adjust your seat, adjust your mirrors, making sure everything is the way it works best for you. So you're comfortable, but also able to do what you need to do. Able to reach the pedals, able to see around you, making all those adjustments first, especially if someone else was driving before you. So don't ever feel like your adjustment is a waste of time, or that your adjustment is your lack of ability. Adjusting is part of the meditation. If you don't make the adjustment, it only makes it more difficult. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind, allowing your body to be comfortable first. This way, we don't have to focus so much on the body, allowing us to let go of trying to look perfect, trying to look a certain way. It's a very common expectation we put upon ourselves, trying to look the part. But in truth, no one cares. And we're not taking pictures right now. So be comfortable first. If you want to eventually be able to sit cross-legged, up straight, great. So practice stretching. Yoga is actually a great exercise to help you regain flexibility while also gaining strength, as you need both to be able to sit this way. But as a sitting position is not that important, be comfortable first. Even if you're sitting on the chair, leaning on a wall, or even sitting on your bed. The first thing that's important is relaxation. That you feel comfortable. And it doesn't have to be very relaxed. Comfortable enough. Like sitting on a park bench. It's just enough for a quick break. So take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. And to help our mind also relax is to let your mind stay with just one thing, your meditation object or image, which can be anything at all. Whatever works for you is perfect. as the meditation object or image is your personal object, your personal tool. So it can be anything. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. As when we meditate, having an object or image that feels comfortable makes it easy to keep our focus there. And it's a gentle focus, not forceful, not pressured. Just like looking out in a scenic view, you take it all in, enjoying the experience, not trying to remember every specific detail or focusing in on each single detail, but experience it all at once as one big, wonderful experience. So as we visualize, remember you don't need to use your physical eyes, so you don't have to stare into nothingness. It's more like looking passingly, observing comfortably, not necessarily looking for something, but just watching. If you see darkness, then watch the darkness. If you see light, then watch the light. If you see your object, then watch your object. Allow yourself to just observe, taking the time to really be here and now, not trying to make something happen, not trying to force inner peace into yourself, as that doesn't work. We must take our time, let it happen naturally. As your mind starts to quiet down, you'll start to experience it yourself. At first, your thoughts are like a highway. So many cars, so many thoughts. But like every highway, eventually the cars start to leave. Little by little, our thoughts become fewer and fewer. It's not that you will forget them or lose them completely, but it's more you're letting go of that focus on them, allowing ourselves to place it down rather than carry. Till little by little, your highway of thoughts becomes a quiet street, allowing your mind to be comfortable, to be peaceful. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Son mo Arahant. Son mo Arahant Samma Arahant. And now let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sapphe Buddha Parapata Pacceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Chenarakham Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Now, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish the meditation. It's something that we like to call considering, or checking to see what worked, what didn't work. This way, we can see how can we continue to improve. Whatever works, do it again. Whatever doesn't quite work for you, it's okay to move away from it. We're always adjusting, just like I mentioned during meditation. So, before we go into questions and comments, I wanted to share this words of wisdom from my master. This one's about a wandering mind. And he tells us, when our mind wanders, do not be angry or upset with yourself. As a human being, we always think, as thinking is one of the processes of the mind. Okay? So remember, this is a normal thing. So don't be annoyed or frustrated. Let the mind wander, but do not let it create an emotion. Observe whatever comes, like we observe birds flying. Observe without interaction. This may be a little easier said than done, but the thing is, do your best to just simply observe. Because sometimes, yes, thoughts will come, like the highway I mentioned. And sometimes we unintentionally start to pick up on a certain thought and start thinking about it. Do our best to simply sit back, relax, enjoy the show, rather than trying to figure out. Because when these thoughts come and go, if we try to focus in too much, it actually pulls us out of our meditation and it turns into a thinking session. So instead of, if you do have an interesting idea pop up when you're meditating, what I actually recommend, in fact, our master does the same thing. If an interesting idea comes to mind when you're meditating, write it down. Write it down and then put it away and then let it go. That way, by writing it down, you have that thought there. You can come back and think about it later. Place it down and continue your meditation. As this happens a lot with my master. He would say that sometimes he has a great idea pop up and he goes, okay, writes it down, and then puts it down, continues his meditation. I know I've had something like that happen too. A few times where I had some really cool ideas. Funny thing is, we used to be a musician and a composer, so I actually composed an unfinished song that I wrote back in high school during my meditation. So yeah, that happens. And I thought, oh, that's fun. So now I have an ending in my head. Good enough, because I'm not likely going to write it or perform it anyway. So, whenever ideas come, they come. It's all right. Let it happen. But do your best not to focus so intently into it. Otherwise, it becomes a thinking session, which sounds a little funny because the word meditation in the English dictionary means to think. But the act of meditating is actually not to think, which many people misinterpret, because when we're meditating, we're clearing our mind, allowing our mind to have that clarity, so that when it's time to think, we can think clearly. And that's the thing, when you have that clarity, we're able to decide easier. Your indecisiveness actually goes down. You actually become much more able to make these decisions when you need them. All right? So I hope you all keep up your practice. Let me say hello to the people who came in. Hello, Ritu. Hi, Go. Also, hello, Ringo on Facebook. And I see, hello, Noah. Thanks for joining in. And Makada says, feels like the check engine light went away. Very good. All right, so now I open the floor to you all. Does anyone have any questions or wonders? And for those on Zoom, you can also turn on your mic if you like. But I guess right before the questions, one thing I wanted to share with you guys, as I talked about it last week, that we're having this next few weeks is Katina season. It's a special robe offering ceremony. So I had the idea that why not all of our late night meditation buddies kind of join in for a big donation, and we passed our first and second goal so quickly. The first goal was $500. I thought, okay, if we can do 500, that'd be great. And then the second goal was 1,000. Now we've already have $1,668 of donation money. So thank you so much, everyone. As Katina ceremony is the biggest event in of the year for Buddhist temples, as it's the year that, or it's the event that we offer a special robe to the monks. So the monastic community accepts this robe, and then within the monks, they decide which monk gets this honor robe, and and every year is always a little bit different, and it's it's also the day that we tend to have the most fundraising to help sustain the temple. So I thought, we're a small temple. It would be nice if we can do something together. And already I am so very very happy and glad that we all got to share in this merit making. As the event for our Katina here in Toronto is November 9th. It's a Saturday. So again, speaking of Saturdays, all of November we will not. I won't be able to lead any Saturday classes, though we are looking for someone else to lead, but it will be Zoom only. I'm the only high tech monk that can send it to everywhere at once, because I send it to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, as well as Zoom. But if there's another monk who's able to lead, they'll do it only on Zoom. So that way you guys know Saturdays is only on Zoom for November. December we'll see if I'll be able to do it from Europe. But when I'm in Europe, unfortunately, I will not be able to do late night because it'll be about 3 in the morning. But know that I'll always be thinking of you all and sending good energy. Okay. So, no questions. Oh, almost forgot. This Friday is new moon. So, while I mentioned before, Fridays are always level 4, this will be the new moon that we'll do as a level 4 also. So we'll spread loving kindness just as usual, and then, but in this case, we'll get to meditate a little bit longer or have the longer session. That way we can enjoy the peace as well as send that loving kindness to all of our relatives. So again, if anyone wanted to put their relative or loved one's picture, including your furry loved ones, I have started to add in our pets. In Buddhism, we believe that our pets are actually relatives in a different lifetime. So that's why we're so close to them. And if you'd like to send the picture, that's also fine. I will add them into the altar, and they'll be there every month. Okay. Oh, I see a question. Magada says, I hear the phrase, find your center. What is it supposed to feel like? Is the mind supposed to focus on the solar plexus chakra? Okay. So the solar plexus chakra is actually very similar to what the center of the mind, where the Dhammakaya technique uses. So while the technique that I teach, it doesn't quite use the chakras itself. That's a different energy source, but very similar. And the solar plexus chakra, I think, is the 4th chakra. Actually, is very similar to where the center of the mind is, where the center of the body is, for this technique. So, centering yourself, or when they say find your center, it's more so find your balance. Might be a better word. That's the feeling you'll have. It's where you feel comfortable, but at the same time you're also have awareness. Like you also have this focus. It sounds like an oxymoron. Like, how are you focused but also relaxed? Here's an example. Like when you're watching TV or you're binging Netflix. You sit there and just watching that, you're just staring at that box, right? But we're so focused in, we're zeroed in, but at the same time our body is comfortable. We're able to sit maybe the whole season in one sitting, right? Why is that? Because you actually had that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. The difference is your focus is outward, so then our focus is over there instead of inside. When our mind is centered and we come inside, our focus is inside. It's that same kind of feeling, only it's internal, and you're able to enjoy, be at ease. So this is to help you understand the feeling that it tends to go toward. But at the same time, do not force. So, of course, we all want to have a wonderful feeling. We want to have that peace, that centered feeling. But we can't force it. It has to happen naturally. But yeah, thank you for your question. It's like the word let it go, or like the phrase let it go. They always say, oh, let it go, let it go. It sounds so easy, but how do you do it? And that's why I mentioned to you guys, it's not throwing away as many people think. It's throwing away or forgetting about it. Not really. It's placing down instead of carrying. Because we tend to carry all of our thoughts, our worries, our regrets, and it gets heavy. It weighs us down, even though it's weightless. It's in our mind. So, by placing it down, it's helping us. It's here. You're just not holding on to it. In other words, it's kind of like you are aware of it, but you're not focused on it. Like if you're at a party with friends, but you also have kids, so you kind of have them in the back of your mind, you're kind of seeing what they're doing, making sure they're okay, but you're not super fixed in, okay? Yeah. Thank you for your questions. Okay. Any other questions or wonders tonight? Okay. No worries. As always, you guys can always contact me through this QR code or the link on the description of the videos. Also, from all the people who have donated so far, and those who may want to donate after, I would also like to ask, uh, how we. The thing is, I want to show my appreciation and show your names, but I know some people don't really like to have their name shown. So if you don't want your name shown, or you'd like me to use an alias or something like that, like a screen name, please do send me an email. Let me know. That way, I go, oh, okay. So I'll adjust it to be that. Because after the ceremony is over, for the ceremony itself, uh, I will have a list of names so that our whenever we donate anything, it would always show to see who has supported us, and it's just like a great way to look at all our friends who helped out. And then when if I'm going to post it online, I will I'll have a different post that will have the name that you are okay with. As you know, I know some people like to be anonymous, so then I'll keep the name for me, and then when it's online, I'll adjust it to something else, so that you don't have to feel that way. But so just let me know if you'd like to adjust. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, Makata. Actually, I didn't click anything, Makata. I'm not sure what happened, but that's okay. There was something on YouTube. His comment disappeared. Okay, then, if no other questions tonight, no worries. Always glad to be here for you all, and have this opportunity to share with you all. As before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. And for those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Thank you again, everyone.